Inakuti nafuma kwa tetinde patiki umuntu alenchusha mulya munganda talensunga bwino then ninjikalira kula kuno lwama parents balenze batawe kalafye kali wali kwata abana abantu abengi balefa because of abana twali mona po abengi atawe banyina bali payomu abalume abalume bali pa abakashibabo because of misunderstanding.
So where do you see yourself in your marriage in the next 10 years from today? So that's your final word. So before we can close the show.
Nende mona february. But nishishibi. I don't know for tomorrow. So shishibi.
No mama go.
Kushira fieresa.
Mama go mali kwa.
Nalikuwa dengi.
Mwana Google.
Shiba Google. Ashiposa kwamba.
So that's the fun on the show. So let's thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Joy. That has been Joy talking to DJ Magogo on the show. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week again when we bring another exciting topic. Right, as we continue to discuss culture and tradition in our country, Zambia. So sharp. See you next week.
Dear mama, life goes on. Vintu vonse vimapita, life goes on. Na time imachinja, life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Zona goes on. Goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Ukakwata tu naembo tumpa baniona nienda beya hapa broko mumantumba. You push so hard kutunkale mumayad. Tizifutikira effect beya daddy. Life imachinja oro pushing akabala. Kada usurire kole saka pala. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Zona goes on. Goes on. Goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Mule mpepelako. Oroni.
So much for joining me. My name is DJ Magogo. Amagogo ya kwa Google. Shimwananga naluva kumugugula. In this message, of course, this advert is talking about it's preaching against marriage and cheating in a relationship and marriages. So today we are live, and of course I've invited my guest today is my father. He is going to introduce himself on the show. So, Daddy, welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Initially, I never done it so far. Nimatandizira ku mukanya marriage counseling. Kuli bari abale kwate fuko kushupana. Na risa asambira pochimo pantu na ine na ripitire mu kupwa kwa chupo chani. Kumulandu wako bati lingita tukwata echishinka kumunenzu wotule ikarana nkomunganda. So mulichi chitalengeri yuko naika kwa fiu. Imbinga tefi omwa alebe pa kumbali. So mwana kashinga isa ishiba ala make sure ko bati afune ko kuchupa. Imbi mwana kashinga ulebe po omwa na ye nanga omwa isa ishiba ala make ko bati chupo. So if you want to village to contribute to we think video naika more especially mcharo chetu cha Zambia.
Okay. So number kuba mcharo cha Zambia, like as we have said, kufi murangire Zambia is a Christian nation. Efe balangire bachiruba ya umuntu ngafte bakaunde bafuma. Alisa declare ko bati Zambia is a Christian nation. Nomba iridi ashira ko bati abantu nga baupana bambo kula luba barezwenga pamayanda yo baleta kamwana kambi yo chuko fyapwa lero na mai. Chinchi chilerengesha sana kusambira kwenda bafyashira iki kuba umuntu mukala.
Kwena inefshinke fyo nasanga po fyakwishwo kwebati. Iringi ngamwa chita introduce chintu tachikwete backing. Tachilondoloka. So muna mukuchita declare Zambia as a Christian nation na muno kwebati akwate chakuitungirira. Ngakwari bakwa mafunde for example ya kutungirira Zambia as a Christian nation if ngatafire chitika. Kupwa kwa fyuko imifuadile kubonfya na drug abuse fyonze tafire support okwebati Zambia ti aba Christian nation.
So nomba huko nka ne chipingo kuba bakalamba ofe mwasambira mu chipingo ofisankanya nemikale tulekerera pali nomba namulandi ne video shidi achupo tumwalanda kushana kuli abantu abali tutamba pamulabasa like if bali tutamba mwalabe bashani ni connection ndifitirenga bible yalanda shana pakuba pakuchingirira echupo titwalanda shana mamulandi kutino chalo abantu bakwata sana olunkumbwa maybe kule kulida shidi akutemwindala manango so mwalanda kushana pali ligasi
kutemwe indalama tunalanda na sometimes there is on yao shiva pakufuma kwa mitima yesu kurufyanya ifo abana ba Israeli pakufuma ku Egypt tabakwetya amafunde so bali shire ambo kutite vintu ifyale kanale kaneve fya ishirele ngokwe batlese aisalo choko bata aba bantu pakuti bakwanisha okuyafika ku promise land mbaperi amafunde so na ine zonde pera example kwe batinga Zambia nga chako bati zona prefer kuti even Christian nation ifwire yakwata amafunde yakuipakinga not ukulavitira mu vyati ni Christian nation ukumule mulelwa ukuifi ukofilepwa ukukulifya kuchita chitevya pusana ubwalwa fyonze vitafisuminishawo so at least kuntunguru shishezo hapo shali minamo no kusumino kwe Zambia ni Christian nation na pa ino pa 18th October tureya ku pray and fasting ukupepera pachalo chezo at least ntunguru shivire chalo leke chapo chatupera kwa mafundi akutu imbisha pako bati nangu icho ture chatwa shokwata ichi tachire chinde amkuingira mutachire support Zambia kuti yaba ni Christian nation ichi chire support okuti na bamuchalo echaba mu Christian as a Christian nation
so nomba wana ba nomba mwana bafunda kushani nangu advise ni marabe bashaka ko bati bari sunga because aba bari sunga ifuko na mayanda yabo abana kashabengi mukupita muma kupita pita bala yo balisha nabana batatu bashumwa nabaliya bali upaumbi apana ba support bapera so marabe bakoshana abantu bako batbalirire
ichana mbwane cho ninga konkomesha apwe chako bati na kubekara charo abengi bachumfikisha bwino church ta contribute kona ikasana these days ni gender issue ukuba ikwa umwame no mwana kashi 50-50 ifwere aba vyashu besu bale tusunga tapali poe ili ya 50-50 mwalete ya gender issue ifweve twale ikala twale mona limbya aba vyashu ba makuti babo oma batata ichungulo ba kafyana menshu baba pera bade ino insto mulando ene dia chimwalete ya gender issue nga uma vyo munobe pali mistake ninjina kutwana ku police
bakapokora baisa bokukusema
so icho ningalo mbako kuti mwa support agenda issue but mu Bible tamwa wapo gender issue that's why Bible ena yadi bana against sana okugwe badu mwana kachi ukuimini na kuntanyi ukuli mwawo yena Bible unless nga kwa bako Bible imbi kuti nasumino kwe badu ibe gender issue but mu Bible tamwa mwakonka fena mwabelenga muri Timothy yali bagene sana mwaona kashuku imina kuntaji nangusumbire chebe chakwale so ifwe twali ambo kufunda wile vintu and mukufunda wile vintu nalesa wine kuti afulwa that's why vivingi vyakula chitika bantu twaliona ule twalifuma mafunde yakwalesa twambo kusende vya mwebene mule pundati modern life vya wazungu abasungu ko baba bapepa batetu baringane mungefe fuve ma bright paper
so manje apa manje tulande pali ashire ko bati kana mayo bare ilisha yati ubano bashitata naba katoro nkumbo kamona kakashana kale pitatiyo nyaka kene yo akakibati zona akakana kwata matantu yo naka kwata mahip yo kale munika kakashika so mwana pajal pali ilisha bebe ni abantu wa
kwena we mwana ndio alikuwa tije mipulu
bebe ni baba icho
iridi ashikutwala ndaso idole sapangiro omuntu ari muperi amana yo tupunda tiko science nga chako bati nemwa omena afiro kuikontrola bwino nangufena afwala bwino mwana kachiti mwa mukumbu nangufena afwala otu bapunda otumamini kuti mwa mukumbu badi chiri kumutima wenu imo kuikontrola kuikata. That's why twali pusana omuntu nena mafyali pusana omuntu afuiri aikontrola. That's why twakwatira 5 senses kuikontrola not at pantu na mona kamini na mona shani ninji parapene no mutima wa
konkazol
tieni tukwate emitima eshakushipatule ikontrola then 2 inganda usunge nganda mwana kashi ngachakuti umwana kashambo kula konkeine baleta 50-50 mwewe mule punda agenda ishu yena kwena fika pitilile vyakula puavi lelo chapo na mairo chapo.
So manje pano bateke tupwishe iliashi hapa tuwalalolesha pa iliashi lingalimu. In the next 50 years, where do you see Zambia? Mule mwanashani charoko turea na wana ba nombo ife baria mule kura. Mwana bewa kwa shani in the next 50 years mule mwanashani charofe chile enda kiso.
Fileva na chiralo ndura papa festival boss yain. Iliashi ya human rights. Yadi ambo kusta contribute kuti abana bareke okumfira abafyashi. Ifuero twale kula ngande amulodi na kumano muntu unchirire na ale twale pela distance twapela abakuru chance. Badi aba eche bayino nshita. Bafwaya we mukuru ni wofume mulodi. Bena bapite.
Wabatoro. Bamitoro na pamutu.
Then two. Ifweta twale fwailo mwana kashi mumenzo yabakalamu. Badi abana bayino nshita bakisinganya no menzo yabakuru. So echirela ngoko bati kuntanshuko tuleyo. Ngachako bati ubuteko bwasuminisha sana amaka yaba human rights. Tabarole cheve pari safety ya chalo chetu cha Zambia. Ifiko na ikafika wafini. Bantu nangu ifine vyamba bare pepa nangu amadirati. Takwale bomwacho wale monekera chara pepe chara. Twale kwato okutina nangunda pepa kuba vyashite timonekere. Efe twale fichita. Twale tina sana. Nokuchindika futi aba vyashi aba dibonse. Nangu na alufyanya ndi mulodi pamenzo yabakalamba. Bale chitano kutuma bayaye bana bavyashi bandukwe bati umwana wenu achichite chaso. Badi aba vyashi vwe bavyashi bayinonshita. Umwana wa munandinga na musanga mulodi alufyanya. Ngana amuma bena tabavu okulolelo okuti baye bepushe bwino be mape no kutangisha omwana ati tie kuri owino wakuma. No kutukana sana busho mwana mumine mwana wenu ni muma muvyele mwana mva kweko chale kalipa. Newo chale kalipa nine. Mwamba so vyonsevi fresh ta contribute kuti Zambia monga Christian nation tufire tuatangishe nshi ichitemwiko. Then tingatwabika pwa ichitemwiko tuichefye. Ngatwa ichefya tukwate no kuchindika abantu banenzi. Ninshkwena kuntanshi nabana bene bakala konkana kwa motuleya. Manje ifofwe bakala mbanga chatu nifoto wapanda njukula baba nati. Tie kuri owino achikuma nje mumona. Mwana na mairo akaleta report. Kadi umwana yena nangu munono. Ezi bave bawishuka bati ndibajaya. Nangu naisi bati kwena kuri uti baya boma yena kwizwa vyati batatata pali winga boma. Evyo mwana aba. So kuya reporta kuti bawishi nangu kuti bani nero baisa naba kakane vitenge vyafine bana mawe. Badi fwa kalenga bakuma fye. Aba vyachi udai ni ole dila. Bale vula no bwembya futi na ubakuma. So mairo tetu chitevi abukuba muloti. Kuishwa ngana chitevi ba mobali yabangu. Ngana chitevi ba tata bali yabangu. Manje inonshita filiko different. So kumulela under the next 50 years. Ndemo na kwa tilimbino kulepa kwa lepa in the next 10 years ninshi abana wezi.
There's actually the high level of alcoholism among the women in the country. Bale nwasana bakashana. Most of the women ngatawa sanga bakashana mama baba rekurwa. Bapunda tio charengere nishimwana bakwa ndei sangwamu. And then kwa bana bambi bapunda tio munemune mama ba emusango efyupo. So malanda pacha ni pali lileshi.
Iliyo dia shimwe bafyashi bandi mulela ndapo. Zetungirwa ne fintu fibiti. Ilo twali mu buteko wa one party state wa kaunda.
Ile nshite.
Elo na lapela ko example. Aba vyashi tabale fu mapanganda bale sunga mayanda. Andi bale kwata ukubika mano mukulolesha pamwe aumyo ulesa panganda. Kumusunga bwino na shani. Then vindu vya isa mbo kuchinja ilo mwaisa leta multi party state. Elo baishire chana introduce na gender issue 50-50 omwana kashambo kulolesha okufwa indarama nomwami alelo okufwa indarama so yaba monga ni competition.
Okay.
So as a result nga vyaisa fulungana manje omwana kashikuwa mbokulolesha pauti nsange ndalama tapali solution nala chita kuya muba
okay
pakwe bati basungi olupwa lwabo but otherwise cho ningalomba fe kubuteko kaina lishuwo buteko bula twafu bula tusunga mufintu ifinyi mufiri okulolekesha apo kwe bati at least bana mavi afine evyo bayabengi kukupepa evyo bayabale idimbishe emitima shabo kwe bati umwamena ngwenga mubutuka still mona kwa tenshira imbiye ngasungira mu life yako kuchiro kuya mutije yabo.
All right. Okay, so we have come to the end of the show. My name is DJ Magogo. Of course, amashiwi ne ala kuliba mayo kunganda ngalam kwa tamashiwi kutumwalanda ko nabani nabena kacharo gonza bachira kutika pali program so kutumwabiwa kwa mashiwi yenu aya kurekeresha in case barefu okubafulisha ko kuli abarefu okupana mayo na uri obushikuna eshimya kashireisa mwewa kalambani mwewo imwanga mwaya nishitwalusa so message yenu kuli ababale tambazo
inecho ndeto tirako fe kwena kumbekala charo bonse nde miposha bonse na atlesale myensho mutende mwilapone na mufyalu nkumbwa mwilapone na mufyako na ule mibiri yenu lolekeshe nifyo kuishwa kwe bati pano esambali achalo hapo tuwaikalo atulete hapo kwe bati tube ponilesi so na chonse cho tuleka vila mubumi wesu kutisanga nikulilesa fe chapo so ifyo ndelo mbako fyo kwe bati tientu vyabayi chefya pakwe bati tukwanisho kusunga mayanda yesu kupitila mukutemu abantu awa tuleka na upa mayanda ngata tuwakwata omutima odo wakulolesha kunse nokunoku evira wapunda mu Bible kwe bati tetupaka temfu mushibiti tatuwale kwanisha twakula butuka abana nangulimbi twafira okuyasunga wabene tubutukire so pakulekelesha nde twalo omutende kumwina mwandiwo nate mwishanganshi naye nali ntemwa bantu tulolesha kuti keya waisho kwe bati omwina mwandi ali ntemwa ngolero ule wafika nakushitira kwaka nakuchishirako nakubisungira ko twakulyako vira pale wikere paka mpando wadi yako turacheteka nokuisiwa kwe bati awe ni one bo na totera mwe bantu bandi le stande pekanisha kuno kwe bati na bakateka bene besu le sale basungo mutende pa uti bale kwanisho kusunga bwino chalo chizo.
All right.
All
right, so that's as father, of course, coming to the end of the show. Thanks so much for watching. Of course, if you've actually want to be following these programs, of course, continue to subscribe to our channel. DJ Magogo is my name. We'll continue to do this for the sake of culture and tradition of this country. So all the best. Yes, bye-bye.
Nga message ya mwamuna na hivyo jabele nga message ya mkazi mafoni nukaleka kusungira na mafoni bakazi na mwamuna already la phone.
Never want to change, want to be in the streets, no? Someone were able to accept, like, I want to change.
At home. Yeah. Okay. It's how you are trained, it's how you are raised. If my
afye nga waitu afye kwa bati na liupwa mwali bashikulu bantu munganda lero te kwa bati walanga she chupo chobe nangula tube aba kuiposa ika
mwanjini apa peve kaya niyosi yanako ndiye mwanetinga kambi
muzani peza pati namba yanga nza kupasani kumaendi but hapa monga topic yane batetera hapa i topic monga
maintain mkazi wako na mamuna wako mkachita chonchi ndakuti banje zapita patali kwa manga dukala
aba bantu bali mvikwati ndiye chaninga limpikisa ko kula zimai ndavikwati vavuta na wadezi munga ikangala kuli aba zimai na wadezi nikambecha be
vikwati kulingana na mamene meze lili pati yangu simamene bilili manje ntawuzino so ntawuzino
munga vandiyo ndiyo stima fwako sivifulingana upenda vitu ukagula che wakula vintu va munyumba ni budget ya ulo mkazi.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me. My name is DJ Magogo. Welcome to Gogo Fashion Show, the channel where we discuss issues to do with marriages, talking about, other issues, tradition and culture, which affects our society today. Today we are in the ghetto, one of the places just around, Lusaka, and then we're going to be talking to the young ladies, the young generation. Most especially talk about the youths, the ladies here. As you can see, they are here, of course. Let's try to confirm what our parents are trying to talk about, or they're trying to complain about the reality of life. So I'm going to be talking to Taonga. Our topic this afternoon is why are parents complaining? Parents are complaining to say our young generation has actually gone astray. So let's find out what their view, what they have to say. Alina and Taonga are my guests this afternoon. So Taonga, welcome to the show. Yeah. Taonga, Kulinkani, welcome to the show first of all.
Takupokererani?
Takupokererani wataona.
Okay manje tikamba pankani bwanje hapa.
Inkani ilipo hapa makolo batu. Badandaula ti sebafana ba these days my youth twaonengeka. Na life ya moba na life yo sobera maningi madezi ya. So imwe manje more especially bachikazi. More especially bachikazi atimana bakashana baonengeka maningi. So muzaka mbapo bwanje bataonga.
Njala nje irengesa mu bantu ba Mulungu. So hapa nchako tumakaja hapa nikaona ko ka 5 kwacha nishinagura kaunga mwaona ka.
Okay.
Unga na udulirenji. Ndiyo nazo tingo kutia bakarembura bo bari hapo beti na shanga. Masaya pieces yawe za chipaya.
So I complaint ya makuru muzaka mbapo bwanje ati bakashana chibambira sibankala pa manyumba che busy sibafuna kunkara pansi bambira ko makuru bamene bakamba. So muzaka mbapo bwanje.
Utisakirira webe kai livokudi hapa. Kwenda enda moyo munje mamenti pezera. Kadi bebe sibanga kwanisa na kusebenza ni wakuru.
Okay.
So maise. So chabe ukapezako wapereka. Baji yako na bebe.
Okay. So manje bebe sima mafunza ati manje mwana wanga bachoka ku TV. Ba mafunza au sima mafunza makuru?
Ba mafunza. Mama yanga chinasakira.
So mulikona example ya mene kusakira kwa kaenda mame masakirira. So just tell us give us an example.
Njuka so hapa nchanjo. Nikawina hapa. Nishuko nyumba bajie.
So manje njuka muti ya magame bwanje hapa magame chale pati mwawina ya unga pa so lero.
Magame 10.
So madako zingata?
Hapa niko na ka 30.
Okay. So izakwa da ya unga lero?
Izakwa na kaidi 20 kwacha unga, 5 kwacha masaya pieces. Na tusara 3 kwacha 2 kwacha tomato.
So manjo ababalusa manje bebe bazaka mbapo bwana. Bayirira in case baluza zonse mwabawina imwe manje. So bebe bazakula pa chiunga.
Tizaziwa mochitira. Baka yi complain ya muntu. Kakamba ku nyumba libe tizagabana.
Okay.
Tizaziwa bochita. Nizamu kuongolesa ko mairo zaka nipasa.
Okay. So imwe manje advise anu bataonga ku bantu bonse boso makoro muzabauza bwanje. Pankani ya ma complaints amene badandaula. Muzabauza bwanje.
Basawalingi ntchito zavuta. Sitisebenza tizashita bwanje. Za umedi nazo wafuna ma certificates tinapunziri. Vizungu stizi bopeza bakusira kamwana keka kamba chizungu. Yeah.
Kakamba.
Ngabuza anti. I want to wewe na nivishani hivyo manje.
Imwe manje kumkwezeka kutubutenga. Kanzi akamba wewe.
Maona manje. Kwenda mkwezeka pa wiuba. Sikuona munga afuna kwera wiuba.
So baziwaringa makoro
hapo. Basaziwaringa cheti lipo she.
Muzisunga cha bibu.
Bwino maningi.
Mankala keyafu.
Keyafu maningi. Na washe ntima chitako mapiso weki tikaendako.
Okay.
Tawashako so chabe. Sipereka.
Okay. Aveve bati.
Baza chitabwandi ni makuru.
Okay. So okay, let's find out from Elina. Elina na imwe game ati mwalusa imwe. Bata 30 kwacha kudimu. Yaenda kuli bataonga. So imamanje masana na 0. So nomuzaka mabwani pankanya ati makoro badandaula ati mumusovera chabi masiku yana. So muzabauza bwanje bantu.
Era hapa mzimaya zibati nangeneska kumara boshta mapisweki. Era napezikaniri kunjuga kuno ndrama zonse banidi. Era nkaenda kuja sinzi za vani zakamba. Sinzi na vani wazadi ya lero. So hapa mfuna chani kambena ya mzanga nikongore seko nifike kwa chana tupamera chabi kunyumba.
So manje muliko na mind yo leka kutia makazi.
Hawo tikapeza nchito tileka kutea makadi. Kati maenda kwa kumana bot kashitako tuma pisweki, tikadobako tuma bini taburo chaira futi njuga kuno.
So imwe aba makoro kukam kudandaula madandauro yawo. Ni yazona ati simumpera mawana ma these days mwana manje.
Hawo ni yazona sawana these days steam vera mo ba vochita chita kupaka. Steam vera zona makoro ya dandaura. But makoro ya sareko dandaura kadi mwana ni mwana.
Okay.
So awo bazitukuru kwa tizachinja. Tizachinja kai vochitika nvambiri tizachinja.
2025 ibwera so muzachinja pay up mu December.
Ifinika kutangena mu 1 January vonse nshuwareka. Pa 1 January chabe vonse nshuwareka.
Okay.
Wasakira kwa vochita vinango. Ombotanzira kwa makoro bareke kudandaura. Kati kangena kwa matauna tiguze kwa mabanana bakazo batipoka. Mati za kwanisa branch kwa pirikishana na mtauni. Sasa tipeza kacha kumara bote mkatipeza kumara bote ona kamngani vinyao tikakomboka taoneka kwa smart.
Achio imwekai kumvera kwa ati mmasakira ma boyfriends so that bampase kon drama. Na muchiza kumwa masoba pa manyumba because we're looking for these boyfriends.
My boyfriend yeve kwa mama peace work so cheda ndako Somalian mwa washako wakupasa ngoni ma 10 kwacha so chabi.
Okay. So mna plan yamba business
tilinayo plan manje vakanso. Vapoka akupokera kumozina kamene wagulisa kakapito konso kupoka futi wabwerera mkomboni.
Okay. So babiri muliwo kwati bwana kwe yankanje pamoja. Bati bamona bakabwera bati muliko na plan yo kwatira.
Akabwera kwatiriwa. Mr. Right mkukwatiriwa. Akabwera Mr. Right mkukwatiriwa. Not Mr. Wrong.
So mawe yanu apa tuli mu December manje apa tuyenda ku 2025 basala masiku ya ngono chabya so abantu muzaza ku advise bwana bamere bafunda basovera masovero yawo apa pankati apa so danger moment
awa pati kai yanu madezi ya sacrifice so apa muntu ayenza funga chaziremekeza monga isema youth isema youth tiliko so ikapofika 2025 funika muntu achinja ziremekeza ikapofika 24 December.
Okay. Mawe yani kumakoro kunyumba na banzanga
awe makoro muzitikururukirako banzanga bonse tiyantichinje tiyambe chechi majanki apaka pazazi pompa tiyakachezere nzake vaeka batiyantichinje. Ndivanenga uzeko mayouth banzanga
bataonga mawe yani ya last
sinza kababa mbili na mwandini veti zaka mbaya kushaba vefunika ni kuchinja chabe. Kaidi hapa 2025 mfunika chia na chinja. I want to be a good person.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we got that one, so we got it from the ladies. Of course, these are youths speaking for themselves. And of course, if you're able to learn, you have to get it from the ladies what I've said. I've spoken on behalf of everyone. And of course, don't forget, it's December time. Don't drink and drive. Those who drink and then in nashi food is in the number matumba. Then na kuisa nama gogo ya kugugila kuba shimwana. Nganaba luba panga ndakuba mona location. So we don't want anyone to miss in these homes, most especially during this festive season. So my name is DJ Magogo. Appreciating and thank you so much for your time. See you next time. It's bye-bye for today. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is Gogo Fashion Show on Zetos TV online. This is Facebook and of course Zetos TV on YouTube. This is one of these topics, the channel where you can actually learn more about traditional culture and the issue to do with marriages. But we don't want these marriages to be ending. So this time around, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking to one of our uncles in the city of Lusaka. And of course, he comes all the way to Fialo Zone. Yeah. Okay, so our uncle is here. He's going to introduce himself. So let's find out from Uncle. Uncle, Justin
Pokabwe.
Mr.
Justin Pokabwe.
I've never Justin. This man is called Mr. Justin. Actually, comes from Mafuma Kwisabamde.
Nafuma Pamansa.
Okay. Aba Kamansa na wa Teriash. Yakula na kulia baba reuma bantu mu Lusaka. These guys called junkies. That yo ma junkie. Who are the junkies? So let's remove the goggles first of all. Let's perform yakona ma gogo. Tumone everybody ndaba bayama ba Justin. Ba Justin kulira shiri mweli kankala sana. Abarumende mwabomba yimwe. Ukasuba konse. Era ba michaya feedback. Bapoka vyonze vyo mukweto matumba na mafoni vyonze ba misendera. Nishaba abana babafuma kucharuncha.
Abana bana besu nomba bana baona ikafye. Soko na ikakwabo. Kemvo nira chuleto alo mwana ku skulu. Era alekweba. Na wishwa wishi na uya kunchito. Umwana na wishwa china ku skulu. Uleda wachi umwana balisa mukutumina foni ba polisi ati. Nyinshi mwe ba wishi bakwa kabo Justin ati nomba nyinshi umwana aliselefi aswa chinchifishi bene. Ini okonji kuno. Nikunchito. Okay, seni msanjo mwana kuno ku polisi ati chindi senako. Echo ndefu ayo mwana mpeni discipline. So echo ndefu aya ababana bonse bali kwata ma families. Tekwe bachi bali fuma pala pata ba family. umwana aisangula fye kulingana nefyali ekita fyonse nefikita fyakule so government iposa kwa mano ile ropola bali abana bachiliposa kwa mano so inacho nindala ndako fye kulingana ndaimwe uyu mwana ndamwamwikata mpangire discipline nokumwipusha opwavuma mwipushe n'abafyashi bakwe nekyalenga fyonse pakuti uyu mwana akwate ekale mumano we bakuliremu abafyashi besu ekale mumano ya info abafyashi besu we bakuliremu
nomba abana balenda kuba bati badadi tabanzambilisha mano yichirenga kuba bati ine ndi ekitifu mwana kuba bati nishi nomba paka fyakusta squid
abana turabasambilisha nomba tabachita efe benda tabakonka embeera eyo tukonka munda fe bafyashi efe twakulire n'abafyashi besu umwana ndolemu bati we mwana wanyu siye tuchite efyaso tafaayo okukonka wamupapika bagi we mwana ki ne wishi njuwa sona so nevyo nchitafyaso kiye we mwana wanyu ndanine plamba ndanine kapenta ndanine nani so abana besu tafaayo okukonka
so manje aba bana aba pakoti bakadeke fibalise fyao fyakwati baleuma abantu mwebagalamba mwebe n'abafyashi agene bamikwempa tonso tomukwete basendi iliya swala lipusha shane nomuchapa
iliya sheveti ndalipuisha government echo yaberako government echo yaberako yakuwafuirishako na imvufu y'abafyashi babo pantu infwe abana babatupesha pandu andaba pene nayi mobene opo mufumini apa so nampunda ati namusha abana kungani ero mwana mwamusha ushenda mwasho mwana kunganda mwana shofe muri mupatro so yapo pakwishiba kulingana ndamwe bafyashi so imvo mwana ndatu chimfyana ngumwana ndatu pesha mana echo kwabera government pandu inenda na bulo mwana ndiye amtocha kumalaiti government yalankaka inshibaraba eche bananku ageni bachura
human rights
yes
fyali kwa tensamu nishi wa umino mwana
so no manda government inshi finisha fyo ile chita emashiwa ayo napusha
amashiwa yoni kai kuli December ilaisi iyo abantu balekolwa drinking and driving abainda myotoka nabakolwa sana kai nawo amwaka wapwa tresefya
wana manda kulingana ndabalya we bafyashi babo umwana kuti wamutuma indala mei kashobunga abula ile indala mabutukana yena
aliamu
aya nabanangwe bayasitalimbinda nifinshi nda nifivolo onda nifinshi so kulingana nda even ndepunda ti government ina ndeko ngomasha pali government nda yamusanga muropoleni nda basanga ne wishi bangipushe naine alabeba uyu mwana wanje echo mamwikatira nefyale ekita fyonse mulangenyi era mwebenyi ka era nochukumushako mashiwi yanji
okay apa December ilesa so mwalawe yakoshana balese kwa kusefya Christmas New Year mwalawe yakoshana mashiwi
kairi ababaleisa abana bena bale mfa December chisuma no manda kulingana kulifwe bawishi twalipwisha fyonse usha December umwana alalya daily nobwarwa nangu alanwa nshishiba fuakala pepa shishiba so nga inene wishi ndamusire fyakulya ndafuma na pangani ngefi pali ndaka yakalyenshi bajinshara ya daily so era ndamuna filyachi lero kusangala leero mwana wasanga chabene beka bayibira so ndabayibira epali ose sangati amusomo abula botro ayuma panshi asomo munangu afwa so yinji bala munachimufyashe walenga ngaskeni
yo abantu barayishiba imwe muletamba mukale mubebe murande po ififya kuranda po so amashoni kuluba madamu ni kunganda amashu aya last
amashuni nana kubaka shibanji yakuchira ati
bali bate mwanganji
nali batemu na bena bali ntemu ere bali umfana bwino pakutirete pakuti basanja na bali abana tubalete pachalo abashumfu afye bana awe kuline ndanali umubi nesyo ndechita nesyo ndeko nka following day inshi abana eba shumfa bwino eba taba bwino era abana again tabata understand if tabafwaya okunkonka efyo ndechita newishi nanguwinga musenda kuchaya ibe ekintu kunchita nomba ndaibe ekintu kunchita obala konkani nani naye nchito namipera ichi chintu ndamwayiba abala chitefyo ni banani mweba wishi ni mwebo so nevi business na mpera kulire ndalama ndalina kumpera 30 pin ndalina kumpera 40 pin ndalina kumpera 9 pin ndalina kumpera 5 pin ndalina kumpera 1 pin so abana na pesha ile
alright so majasi ndo atotera sana panchita yenu tot masipira
wene tamurufie nyena ile natesha sana na imwende win
atotera sana murebe bako abantu apo beranwa no kwenda obushiku.
Okay. Bonse vale yumfuira again no kuitambira.
All right, so that's talking to Mr. Justin there. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Magogo. You know, this time around we are very serious, very strict. Don't drink and drive. This time around, this message from Axel Ratsa. You know, we are talking about road traffic and safety agency. About sungira pamisebu, more especially this festive season. Kwa wako bati ngabanwa kukolwa no kwenda obushiku 02. Na wako bati ngabanwa kwenshe myotoka ba speed. Don't kill anyone. Don't try it. So that's the story. So thank you for watching. See you next time. We'll be coming back all the time. Sure. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me. My name is DJ Magogo. Today we're actually going to be discussing something very serious that is destroying lives and the killings happening in these cities. Talking about the junkies. If you're on the cover bird, people say Bagabova. Yeah, that's the story. Why these things are happening in our society? What's the cause of this? So let's find out from the elderly people. What they have to say about it. Yeah. So let's find out why these junkies, abafana kuli bafana bamenya abantu. Bamenya abantu apa yomo machoka konchito usiku. Bamimenya bampoka bintu konja batenga zo. Chirengeza manini ni cha.
Chamani ngakambe poparia majanki. Last time was nkala ku 6 months ago, right? Kuri muntu uina raboncha mbama ari mu moto kapati pa motorbike unataka kumupisha antupa pachali pa finsi zinya paja uja mtu rabu asokoroka nopo kamati bwerani kuri ku finsi aina motoka afuzi fo ponya motorbike yato so in motorbike to pata no bati maskiti raba abwera pa finsi jiparo pazapo ya majaki ambili endani uko kumbuyo yao mtebwaji mkamia endeo. Why ba the speed was like attack with acha mbama motorbike eba in speed says mulai ni nango but ebe no chamba mbama ebe ntosa moto is there but ama jompura mafoni mamela motoka zetu kwa majanka mairo ni nka what for ina pesa bana bambi na murodi aya maro mabari mu marodi ayo abafaka konzeru government faka konzeru marodi aya mabari mu marodi mbari mu marodi ba chose ba fuck outside maona ipebela kutumenda na moto kapai musapeza bali kovina munoti bavina bali kovina but palile kusipeza umwira uziendera ukaza bana kunyumba but majaki waja sipaka ndo serious maona baba utataki ijaonde sabaja ro mwana last time baba chose bise pale boto leto kulewa boto nishipa bota bike
suta menchilengeza babana babankale majanki nishani chilengeza maneno
pa kwa government yasaka nchito pale nchito sipeze maona kulibela kubati bakuru barapuze bakuru mani bakuza ma plastic bela ngobuza kwa mango bati basabe bulija ngani ya nene bati pesa kimajanki mtu ina mpango aenda ape ni chani chilengeza so government itebaji iangane pali ya majanki ativuta kuliba kusia do open mawe usi atima silipa batenga ukasete mbaura banyamo wasape feta bwaji monga kibela maona ibo tukangiwa kubera muntu maona government ingane pale ya majanga so hapa system pesa bamela bakombo bari gone 22 hours basa pesa katibani bauka bagona kuseni bati musasebenza apeze kati afurahira basi abantu makolo bele
so manje aba majangi bamile bakambati mwe makolo after mabarabana wati mwe marekiriza babeti nawe manengeza chibangale majangi so muzakamba bwani bangale baba bana mizira mwe makolo ati ndimo manengeza chibafana baganize instead mwa bapasa nzeru mwa bapuza nzeru zokunkala ati musharufu nikawankala so mwana wanga ukakura bacha bakamba ndio ba makolo batu so zokupunza nzeru so hapa nikunkala che ijamene ija so muzakamba bwani makolo
side ya makoro bana batu tintu babare ari mumara wena kuna beso kapo kuriula kana bani uzati ari mumara na peze kati ni chakula kudara wai bana muona uja ari mumara tin chakula kapa ni chaka ifi makoro tintu fazo kwa bana batu zeru che ukapeza nikakuru oro ompe kwa kwa business inangu ora kusa kwa marasha akusa ma plastic free boss anga chito jamaa kumuza kujere ni koipa kwa kaenda kuza kujeri usawa na watu makoro sapo ponda maona uzamba olote mwana wanga nikujeri chukata nikawara na kudara ba uzaita bwana mwana wanga uzamutu sama nikujeri ati mwana wanga kai ndiye na mtu sabuzo maziba 9 months ni kuru manini maona uzambe achifundo kuta zabwa azapo futa maona so chama chawa mache mwana ngasambera peleka kujera sizire bomba ndiye maosi sabuzo
okay yeah mawe yano kuma families December ipo na Christmas hiyo. Bantu bali crazy. Yo mova. Yo hapa manja hapa nikuvina. Muzaka mbavoni. Kote bafana.
Hapa nipo ajati pamoja pali system pali bomba hapa. December ikopwera. Bose wa polisi asize mshimishe marodi. Na mababa fake security ya ikuru manini. Azawazi zikapeleka mangozi ambili. Maona. Azapeleka mangozi ambili manini. So chabenza hapa zape mpaka chukuli bomba. Bomba isenzerepo maningi. Pali security zakalako pali December, 25 December, security kaiko maningi che security. Ndiye mao osisi.
Alright. Zina nani kumalasti?
Inendene Dad Kaura, Samson Mumbo.
Alright.
Nicho so, Patch Fankura.
Patch Fankura. Okay, that's Mr. Samson. Zina yuka.
Nikari.
Alright, so there's the job, and of course you heard from Mr. Samson what he has actually articulated about the junkies. Bantu bamene bamenya bantu banzawa. So we have a family. Let's have conscience no mutima ukamba no uyu mudaya aparema pa achoka mukusakira something for this family. Eno manje mumenye muntu zona. You're beating up somebody with innocent. Me like sakira udina mendo because muntu ali pa uche sanga menye muntu munzake muntu aleni. So you guys don't forget, it's about life. So let's don't forget traditional culture. So we'll be continue coming. So stop behaving like that. Let us take care of each other so that we can actually maintain our record as good people and as Christians. So all the best. Thanks so much for watching. My name is DJ Magogo. See you next time in the next episode. All the best. Shumananga naluba. Omo mwena mwigo. Leo ngamweruba uno mwaka tulemi mbona. So all the best. So thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Magogo is my name. Of course, Muntu Wapazet. The man of entertainment. Yeah. So today we have something that we have to hear. Let's get it from what has to say about the youths. Mr. Peter, let's get it.
Oh, thanks very much. This is a real opportunity. It's an opportunity we have once in a while. So I just want to say just 1 minute of short minutes. I've already interviewed me. I just feel pity for the youths now. Nowadays youths, all they know just beer, the prostitution, especially to pin. I feel pity for them. There's always plan B. It's not that your parents are to the but they don't want to do anything with us, but it's always a solution.
But there's something that, like we have to talk about, like there are women, beautifully imagine like this woman, really like if I was to marry this woman, she can give us the breed and a spirit like that can join the family. So,
me, I always say,
they mess up.
Me, I always say, like,
this to my small bags, that thing that in my bag, menga out to so very busy.
Me, I always say, like,
what's the problem?
It's true what you say. Me, I always say in society. Society must understand us. It's better you marry late than you marry wrong.
Okay.
Some people, they will tell you, why chan, but me, I've got principles. Me, I grew up in a Christian family. I grew up in a Christian family. Me, it's better you marry late than you marry wrong. So these days, society, very frungana cause of who? I really now what you want to follow that person. That's every tip of life. Society, every tip. Mark my words. This, in fact, these two things. Now I don't want to go into details. And next interview, that's when I'm going to explain my full details. This is the opportunity, and now for we know, I didn't expect that. I have this opportunity.
The festival season has started. No, Christmas, New Year. You different to Vineko Festa, to Vini zone, December, January, as we are entering 2025. Of course, a few days to go. Yeah, as we count down, talking about less than 1 month, 1.5 months going to 2025. So, what's the last message to the people of the world?
No, what I can say is just a simple straightforward message. Life is not about dancing. You have to appreciate God. This layer opportunity. I'm the most people now. But you, as a person, you are working up yourself. There's some people who've been coma for 7 years, 10 years, but of them coma. But you are working up. You have to appreciate God. The rare privilege, they say to God. The grace of God which has given you. Not that just life is not about that. That's why at Christmas you could teach. No. You have to thank God each and every day. Some people who know hospitals, they have never seen very to traffic. Enough for most people come to terrorists. But us, we don't even have money. We have to thank God. But for most people now, I live for 6 months. I don't know can have from most people come to terrorists. Remember one of the Zakar brothers, one who died. He used to sing all the music. But do you know one of the Zakar brothers, he died? Is it Moses Zakar? He said, you sick. The interview, he came to ZMS. I want to sing gospel for you. The interview, at why you never could tambo in the but me, I go sick. So and for sure he died. Where is he died? So we should glorify God. God, we should glorify God. So each and every breath we should thank God. It's not about no Shan Kuchirisha. I don't want to talk about a lot of things. I think very much this is the real privilege. Yeah. We'll talk more in another episode.
Okay.
All
right.
One pay opportunity.
Every opportunity. So take care of your life.
And it's
yeah. So okay, ladies and gentlemen, of course we heard what Uncle had said. So of course it's all about taking care of ourselves. Money is not everything, but remember it is the mindset. Let's focus on taking care of our lives. Life, is in the mind. Don't forget, DJ Magogo is my name. See you next time. Of course, we'll be back. We're not coming back. Don't forget to subscribe to Zetos TV online on Facebook, and of course Zetos TV on YouTube, and of course continue to follow our topics, and of course these issues we have to discuss. So we'll continue doing this, most of these stuff. So continue following this. DJ Magogo is my name. All the best. Shimwananga Naruba.
Alright, thanks very much.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me. My name is DJ Magogo once again. Of course, as usual, the man of entertainment. Guys wa Magogo. Shimwananga Nazwinga Kumugogo. Of course, this is the story. Today I'm actually here at the manufacturing company of the doors. So of course, people are building in this country this time around. Those who are building. Don't forget that you need a door. Just visit us here. Of course, my guest is Mr. Njovu, who is the manufacturer of these, doors that you're seeing here. So, tradition and culture, as usual, it's marriage. And of course, the scenarios happening these days in our country, Zambia. Of course, I'll be actually going to be talking to Mr. Njovu now. He's my guest today in this afternoon. So let's go. Mr. Njovu Lasso, welcome. Mr. Njovu, welcome to the show.
Thank you to have you here, guys. Yeah, my name is John Njovu.
Okay.
Yes, but I'll speak Nyanja because in English.
Yeah. No, this Zambia is a Christian nation. Of course, there are 72 languages in Zambia. I mean, just tell us, what's happening this time around. So, what are you going to say about, this business? When did you start, making the doors?
Yeah, I started making doors in 2006. It's when I came here in Lusaka because I was in Eastern Province, Chipata.
Okay.
So I came here in 2006. That's how I started this business around.
So hapa manje business yenda bwanja.
Yeah, hapa business munga ya madozi hapa. Tenze kuna challenge, challenge ya light electricity, but business imaenda chemushe. Manje mlando load shedding ya mene ya watu whereby maenda kuseko eti magula material ma planks uzapeza tukulipe light. So uzapeza kati jamwankala the whole day 2 days 3 days mulikuja kandrama kacha konenze na keve kakawa tu pushingeko vintu pasogolo kabwembo kuja kunyumba. So by that peza ati business ya down, but monga kuenda business yatu yaenda chebe mushemushe.
Okay. So manja kulinkani moja hapa tu yangana hapo hapa nkani ya vikwati. Nkani ya vikwati ya vuta Mzambia. Watu bafana banyama akakwatira ile mairo aenda. Chame chilengeza ni idea mu kupunzira kwanu being a young man. Muzawa umkamba popwanji pankani ya vikwati. Why vikwati visila these days fast 2 days 1 year basi. What is going on? Muzawa
okay. Vikwati monga these days. Sometimes we could side kwanga inakuwa 2006 yamene nabwira mu kuno kusaka. Ye 2006 hapa na 18 years na mkazi wanga 18 but tinasianepo wataenda bozi why tisha understand tinazo chere tinangenera mshikwati tichiziva kuti tifunga kusungana for better for worse pa mavuto pa mtende tingale pamozi. That's why nina heavy na bana 44 no mwana wa kumbali penilili pano nichena mkazi wanga bozi ni mkonda na Eva ni konda. But vikwati but these days I mean vima serious fast venangu nilunkumbwa tabu just bozi munzanga ali mu marriage nani ningene marriage atapeka kati vanangeneramo saziva mushemushe kuti chenangenera mchikwati ni chani nifuwe ndo chita chani mchikwati vangu ngena just bozi maybe uyu mwamuna na ndrama zambili maningi ngangena mnyumba zamu mpira ndrama ni zaina maningi kushana pamelinkana na pamakolo sazi vati paina zainda kuja kuchikwati vana zafuna mwamuna siku ina kwa heavy kwa nafuna heavy but afuna chena zafuna mwamuna kuti amshitire uja mkazi so zapeka kuti mkazi sashi saona mo tija chamina konkera kuli uja afuna mwebe kuina ero kuina sakupeza ye chapeza ti nchongo munyumba.
So but manje bakazi hapa these days bakambatio bazi bambo makonda maningi to my side place atio kakombali and all that. So vimachitika or ni boza cha
yeah to my side plates tuma osinga mbeva lina 12 bozi ngakambati valina 12 nshinisokoneza bozi aze munga mwamuna uzapeza katuma ngala challenges whereby mubondi na mkazi wako mwapusana ko chepa ngono uzapeka tuwachoka ta shati nikayepa nyumba nkaziyambana na Eve pele nileo kubanzanga nchilingeko nchezeko nawe na Eve zanda kuja uzapeza kati tuseke mushemushe na manzako vajoni na Eve uzapeza nakapa side aza kusekesa kushira vija kuivara kwa vija vako nyumba so aze itakumpa ngati ni side plate zanga na Eve che ujakuta nizako yabepa ma pressure no pesa nayo ku nyumba but sikuta tu ujaza mkwatira no usovera naye chabe but shiwako uza tayari ku nyumba tamba na che so nje ima lengesa but ka side plate kefe ali wonsa linako
alizo manje tu side plate bakaziba babada babano ati umulina ka side plate what happens vime machitika vishana
ija manje nkha self defense manje uzivapoya mbira kuti apa nzaicha bwanji bozi mkazi sanga nipishe ngati endani kwa mapoma mimano but ine mwamuna kwasa kumpisha mkazi atende kwa makolo why because ine ndiye head of the house so ine azonchazi ati nkhala mbwino nawe mwamuna ningala na Eve mushi chana azazi vati na side plate aziva ati na side chick aziva madam wangu sasa ni kwanisa kunipisha but azafungana ine pants nanga uja ni mchani wanu ndimwe inomo mweti fungalira mshikwati nanga uja ni mchani wanu but nzakwanisa kuchaya inayi kuti nilewe kuti ija isangalia ati uja ni cheni mzanga ni mzanga che uja ni mapika cheja mwakosha bena Eve but simkazi wanga so ijameni ndio zapeza ati mwashana understand but ija Eve simafunika but mshikwati.
Okay. So manje bajama side plate na Eve bamakonda kukwatiri wana Eve bankalako na nyumba manje imwe mungapeze kana uja side plate simumukwatira nishimwe mumininga chani ku life ya uja muntu uja mukazi more especially that lady who is actually looking for a husband. I mean mwamupanga side plate afuna mwamuna mkwati na Eve kankai na nyumba ero manje mumukwatira but nishiwa busy mujumpira up. What are you going to say about it?
Ija imangalaso mkazi ngati wamuzi avazona ati ine na mkazi kunyumba ndinokwatira sanga kaina ija yofuna kumkwatira azazi wati unsowera na Eve na Eve so zambo kutira cheni drama basha akutira cheni drama azi wati tuzakamkwatira but ujo wanama ati nibe mkazi nje problem ja so amuna simafika onama mkazi ati sinokwatira wayo ni wokwatira nshija ni confusion ja uzile tilaweka problem because uja azaka kupasa vonse fene ufuna iwe so ati azi watu zaka mkwatira mawa mpasa mimba elo manje palasi wa mukana tinda mkazi kudala nshini disappointment ikulu maningi pa life so eja ndiye tusokoneza ndife amuna fika kwa muza vazona mkazi ai neona nifuna be mkazi ongako tabe na eve pafupi at least olo kunyumba ine yakosa but niziva liwoliko but sinza kukwatira iyo ngatu pesa mwamuna ukwatira wanoza faka mtima kuti onsa tinzaka mkwatira go ahead with him but to me I can't even try to marry you because I already have one at home.
Okay. Okay, your number for this business about for Amados, those who want these doors Amados.
Yeah, monga Amados in number yanga very simple 0977 23 23 60 0977 23 60 Jones Njovu.
Alright. Mupeze kapata.
Apa tipeze kapama ndevu paja pa Hero Stadium paja ndipe nimba pangira madozi pawe paja.
Okay.
But apa so far apa tikachachaya tipeleka pepa jamanje ndipe pa titantika che but kuno shenku workshop chapa.
Alright. Well, so of course you got it. That's the story. You know, you heard it. Shimwananga nazwenga. So muamba kuruba bashitaki. Zona, you guys are missing in this home. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Zetos TV. We'll be back in the next episode. It was good. Bye-bye. Sure. Okay, so, alright, so, Bambuya, file machila ronde. Kambani manje.
So, wana ba manje batimvesa soni. Vena nguka muuza paja, achita munga amvira. Ukachoka hapo che munga isamenti choma kuma market, suzi bavevi chitika kuma nyumba. Akachoka pa nyumba, avala katenge anama. Akafika kulodi katenge akachosa. Asala chintako. So chintako ichi chatuvuta stizi bamochitira bana bamanje. Kaya after 3 years ago kusogolo kaya chalo chizankala bwanji. But isepamente nzokula. Tenzolemekeza tupi. Tupi ya mkazi ifuniko lemekezewa sifuniko oneka. Bakazi nao bakaenda kuvikwati. Chito ni pa mafoni. Akangi waolo kuwashira mwamuna wake kabudula. Njala ni so. Azawasha branji ka secret kama muna. Azawasha branji ka secret kake. Bango ponya cho manyumba waponya che. Mwamuna akakambako. Bavuta, bakambisisa. Bachita branji. Ataka atachoka kuchikwati. Ati mami bavuta baje. Kasi eve ndiye avuta. Siyo nao bakazika nizi. Bapongozi wale babwele kumanyumba. Siazi banomola ndirira bapongozi. Nzelu bapasiwa bati bazisiya sibazisebenzesa. So manje bana bamanje bavuta masagini ayo bamuna maboxa sibawasha no washa baenda vintako tu trouser uto bakatuvala awe ni vinangu kuvula paka muzake kumudonsa muvule kudala sivenzeliko. My generation ya nowadays yavuta kaya kweyenda
manje bakaye basikira bambiri bakambatyo kwamene kumababa mayenda baina chintako nishi meaning that you know basakira vikwati so bamona bakabaona bali so nishi bamona diba mailo nishina salamu za pwera so mzaka mabapani pankani
bamuna amene bakonka basoni vipuba nabo mwamuna wanzelu sanga sakilire mwa mukazi muba muja ni presi yoipa mukazi ukamsakira ni pa nyumba ndiye pamene ufuniko mpesa manje bafunira na maba bakakolewa mwamene umo mailo mazo chikwati after 1 week chasira so hivyo sivienekera banachimbusa nabo bazasakira na chimbusa benango banachimbusa bakolewa chemoba nawo moba ndiye uli pasogolo mu vintu vose munga muno Muzambia mwetilili moba waononga bana na mafoni yaononga bana so pa vintu vivili vimafoni zamene baona pa mafoni pantu tumamini amene bavala bazao baikitira mu mafilmu veve ndiye dressing amene baona team dressing ukavala chitenge munga mwamene avalira so ati mamini vakudala hivyo
ati mfuna kunikotesa
mufuna unikotesa chitenge chikotese muntu chitenge ndiye ulemu wa mukazi ndiye pamene muzivira ati ichi muntu avala chitenge ni mukazi mwamuna muna mwana ako mchitenge bati bakazi lukumbwa ndiye zamene zabapaisa bana 13 years umupeza na bashikulu ba 47 years ba 56 years kukonga ko chabe ati banigulire iPhone banigulire chani vodula vakazinigulira pizza vakazinigulira angry lion zizavapayisa vana that's why na matenda siyazakasira navo vashikulu vakaye na venango vali bena nzelu zichitosiya saizi yavo zienda kuli vana so icho chavuta muno muzambia tivitamba tiviona mumalodi umo mungasame tigulisira kumalodi so sitiziva vochiki
so mawe anu yalasi manje muzawauza kupanje vantu pasikana makolo na vauza cheve vamene vatamba paso muzavauza bwanji ati maezi apwera kumsogoro maybe kukangale solution tuzaisakira bwanji at least these bakashana vadeke vamene na vazibambo na veva vavanyamata valeke kuvala vamene mavadito na vamene nkani yosovasoba yoenda mukusitaka nokuspendinga njani
ine vamene ningakambepo kulise makolo tikamba bati tikangiwa so vamene ningakambe muno muzambia masoja ni vambili vakazingena mu malodi kupeza vala chimtako vakazikwapula kapena zambia izakongoloka mumabao muvakazingena kudala benzolesa anda 18 singangene muba kuma masiku ano nje balimo bakulu banale kongena mumaba kupezeka bafana bekabeka so kulibe amene angakontololi kano boma basoja bamene baja bakazipitamo bakazibakwapula nje bamene ningakambi kumupeza che musikana chintako kumumenya nawo jamu zake aoneleko ati nkavala baso bakwapula.
Okay. All right, so mami zikomo kwambi.
Amen.
Zikomo kwambi. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, of course, just that's the message from mom. You heard it. Oh, of course, don't try to play around with life. You people with money, leave those innocent ones alone. Imwaka Atukwatama go. Ome Google. So this time around, we're trying to make sure that find a solution. So if you want to subscribe to our channel, Zetos TV, and that is the channel where you can subscribe. And of course, on Facebook and YouTube, give us a comment, subscribe, and of course, give that like. Let's hear your comment. Call him up, write something, we get your view. So all the best. Thank you so much. This is my DJ Magogo. See you next time. All the best.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm here at Heroes Stadium with Zambia Love Zambia Festival. We are here to win souls. As a country, as a Christian nation, this September we are starting a new era where churches come together and worship one God and win souls. Our mission here is to win souls, to bring people to Christ. So today we are issuing some materials to those who are receiving Christ today, so that the materials can help them to walk in the works of God. So we are here and we are issuing materials, and if people give themselves to Christ, we are helping them to tell them to go to the nearest church where they stay, so that they can continue to be as Christian as we are fighting ahead to win souls. As Matthew 28:20 says, that go ye in the world and bring disciples. This is what we are doing as churches. We have come together as churches in Zambia, so that we can work together as one body in Christ. Thank you.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me. My name is DJ Magogo. Welcome to Zetos TV online, Facebook and YouTube. This is the channel where we discuss issues to do with tradition and culture, and of course many other issues to do with drug abuse, sports, and many other that are beneficial to human life. So today I'm actually going to be joined, my guest today, as we are in December, almost hitting 2 weeks to go before 2025. So let's try to talk about drug abuse this time around. A lot of youths in our society, they are getting spoiled. Of course, parents are complaining, our children, too much of alcoholism and drug abuse. What is the cause? And then also have of course my guest today, he's going to introduce himself. One of the most famous places, the most famous men in Lusaka. Your name, please?
My name is Newton, but I'm known as X, yeah?
This time around, there's a complaint from parents that you, the young generation, you have indulged yourself into drug abuse, alcoholism, and all this. So what do you think is the cause that the young generation is actually in this, addicts?
Truth be told is that this generation is the most fucked up generation that has ever lived. You see, back in the day, our ancestors did more than we have done. It's known as the 20th century for a reason, yeah? As you can look at it, bro, is that if you look at it, is that we've got nothing that we can actually prove to say this is what we've done that can actually prove to say, okay, we're the better generation. We all know technology is advancing, but where are we going? 99% of the people dying are young people. We've lost more than you could ever imagine. We've got nothing that we can actually take back and say, hey, take back to ancestors and say, this is what we've achieved ever since you gave us our freedom. Drug addiction has become so common that kids at a young age are using it as a way of overcoming depression. And it's really sad that the 20th century is the year of a woman. You see, nowadays, women are becoming more powerful than men. I think you've noticed that, yeah? And as a matter of fact is that a woman can never lead. A man should lead. We're losing out on everything. Natural resources, money, health, wisdom. Education is becoming the main key of distraction. Go in the streets and see how much bloodshed is in the streets. Go everywhere, man, and you see to say there's nothing that we've achieved so far. The world is going to its last end. The 19s were the best years. Why? Because men would lead. But look at nowadays, yeah? It's been said to say what a woman can do, a man can do better. Nah, that's a dead lie. I absolutely don't believe in that.
So how do we control these drug addicts from the young generation, like the way you're saying?
The only way to control drug addiction is by teaching the kids the true value and the true purpose of life. Showing them the true purpose and the true nature of life. Taking them back to their roots. We've neglected our culture. We've adopted another man's culture. Drug addiction isn't just by smoking cigarettes, drinking weed, popping pills, cocaine and everything. Nah. Drug addiction is, you get sick today, they put you on a medication. You're an addict. Why? Because you're reliant on that medication that they've given you. So drug addiction is in many ways. We have to go back to our roots and remember who we are. That's the one way of killing this addiction that we're in.
It's December now. People are crazy this time around. Of course, there's this excitement that we are crossing to another year. You don't really understand what's happening here around. December is coming. People are excited. What's the message? Drinking and driving around, accidents. How do we avoid all these things so that we can reach safely in the year 2025?
If I'm truly being honest, yeah. Me personally, I believe December is a month of distraction. I don't believe it's a month of joy. Next week it will be Christmas, yeah? And next week it will be a lot of violence. So the best thing I can advise to the rest of the world is stay home, enjoy your cake, enjoy your meal, keep it low-key. You feel me? Yeah.
All right, so thanks so much. So maybe last message to the family out there.
Last message to the family is that
brothers, sisters, mommy, daddy, everyone there. Wife, babies.
Oh yeah. To my family. And they're gonna see me, bro. Yeah, they're going to see me on camera. It's me, yeah, Newton, yeah, it's me. Yeah, you can see me, yeah. First time on TV. I don't know if I'm on TV on social media, but yeah, you can see me. Yeah, your son is changing history. Controverso copita cachete. Migante.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got it there, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, that's the guy on a drug addict. And, if you are actually on a drug addict, you have to reduce. Don't forget that, your life is precious.
don't kill yourself with alcohol or the drug abuse. My name is DJ Magogo. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. All the best. Shop. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me once again. My name is DJ Magogo. I'm Magogo Yagwata Gogo. Today, actually, on our show, as usual, on Z Toast Television, that's on YouTube and of course Facebook, platform. You can also be trying to continue to follow these particular programs as usual. So let's learn and actually change the world. So today, I'm actually joined by my brother here. You're going to introduce yourself. Thank you. We are in the, in Sakashari pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those shelters, the old ones, the old parents used to like have. So that you can, those ended many years ago.
Yeah.
So now we met today. This is a new one. It's a modern, shelter.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show, my brother. What's your name?
Thank you so much. My name is Apostle Abraham Kasempa King.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook just by typing those names, Abraham Kasempa King.
Okay.
That's how I'm addressed.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So for today, we are going to use Nyanja, more especially this time around. Let's use the vernacular so that even the old people will be able to English. Okay. All right. So we continue. Nowadays, so of course, you know what's happening in this generation. Marriages are ending very fast. 1 year, the marriage is done. 2 years, the marriage is done. What do you think is the problem? Is it that women, we are not able to take care of our wives? What are you going to say about this?
Okay, in my case, I would love to go deeper about that one.
Yeah.
The causes of nowadays marriages, they are being shaken. There are just few causes. When you go back to from the creation, God told a man to be a lover of a woman.
Okay.
You get me, right?
Yeah.
God told a man to love the woman. And then to the woman, God told her to submit to the man. Now we find that in our generation, women don't want to become men. They want to rule over men. And men want to submit to the women. That is the problem that we have.
Okay.
And then they have come this they call gender-based violence, whereby the women, they have got now right to do anything what they want to do in the house. So you'll find that as a man, we want to feel like a king. You want to rule over a woman, and then the woman want to rule over you. So you find that you have now problem. You'll be fighting every day because our duty is to submit under you, and you as a man, you have to love her.
Okay.
By loving a woman is to provide for her. You also listen to what she wants.
Okay.
You make her feel at home. You make her feel a woman. And then me as a man, you as a man, we want respect. We need that ownership. Like, I'm a king here. Whenever I roar like a lion, everyone has to kneel down.
Okay.
So now the woman want to take that part as a man, and then the man want to take a part as a woman. So we're having this kind of an issue.
Okay.
Yes.
So you personally mean that you are now a grown man. So for for how long have you been married?
I've been married now since this is 10 years now.
Oh, 10 years.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the experience? I mean, how have you managed to, how have you been treating your wife? For her just to be loyal to you for all the years that you have lived together. So that's other people in. So what are you going to say to those who are watching us live?
How I've managed to keep my marriage. First of all, foremost, we have acknowledged God in our marriage, because God should be the center of it all. Whether secular marriage, godly marriage, but we should acknowledge that there is a creator who has made everything. And then when we will come in, it becomes a center. Meaning we are not going to have difficulties. Whenever we have a problem in our marriage, we are going to consult God. Look what has come between us. Help us. Then He's going to help, because He's the helper, right? Yeah. Now, on my side, I've just come to understand the partner whom I'm staying with, whom I've been with for all these years. I've come to understand her. When she gets upset, I have to understand that this is the level of anger where she goes. I have to calm down. Okay. And then when I see that she's weak, according to the way the nature of the women have been natured, they are weak vessels. So when she's weak, I have to be available to lift her. So the only thing that has made my marriage to survive up to this time is understanding and more love. Okay. Love has no limit. Love has no boundaries. Love covers even evil things. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so now, I mean, there are those who say, no, maybe this man has a secret, because I got married yesterday, and my wife is, packed is gone. I mean, those will be thinking maybe there's a secret behind. So, are there any tactics that you can say that you have been using to keep your wife, safe? More especially like in a general care in this home.
First of all, I love that question. It's a good one. Most of the people in our lives, in our daily time, the foundation matters as well. How do you start your marriage? Yeah, it matters. Did you just get a woman from the street and then you take her home to be your wife? Did you follow the procedure, the traditions, so that your marriage can be mentored by big people who have gone ahead of you, who have gone ahead of us? So these are the problems that we are facing. 2 days or 2 years, they get married. Tomorrow, they divorce. It's because of the foundation. When the foundation is weak, my brother, you are doomed.
So what's your general teaching to the public out there, those who are watching? I mean, like, what would you actually teach them according to tradition and culture of this country? You come from a certain family and a certain tradition, which you believe in. I mean, what will you actually teach these young people who are about to get married tomorrow or next year or the days to come?
Thank you so much, my brother, for that. DJ, Magogo, right?
Yeah, DJ Magogo is my name.
Thank you. I love that question. It's a profoundable question. What I would love to teach and to encourage someone out there is, if you have made already a mistake, you have married a woman without following the right procedure, it's never too late. You can still go back to the foundation and make things right, and you find peace in your marriage. You need people to counsel you. You need counseling. For example, you can even go to the councils of Zambia.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me once again. Of course, today is a Monday. The year is ending. Countdown to 2025. So December is just close. Today is 26th, 27th, 18th. Oh, 18th of the month of November 2024. So of course it's countdown. We are about to cross over 2025. So thank you for all of those people who took care of themselves. And don't forget, today we are still continuing talking and discussing issues to marriages, culture and tradition. We cannot forget the roots where we are coming from. But DJ Magogo is busy here, so we are going to be talking to this man. Of course you'll be able to see him again in the episode. So let's find out. He missed. So now I catch him today. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Your name again. So this people have to know.
Dominic Mlenga.
Mr. Mlenga is back once again. So this time is about sugar daddies, cheating in relationships and marriages. This time around, my brother, I think you understand what's happening in our society, You men, side plates. Nifuna unkalako na twinangu to tatu, so 3, 4. So that, I want to be sure that they know I'm a man enough. So now, and then the ladies are busy. You are here working. They are also busy there. They want this sugar. Is it sorted daddies? I don't know how they call them. Oh, sugar daddies. So let's find out. So what have you learned about these things? Are you aware that these things are happening in the society?
Yeah, I'm very much aware about all these things happening. I see them with my eyes most of the times. With this place that we are into, they happen most of the times. And it's true, it's real. It's happening in our country. It's happening outside our country, and it's happening. Yes, it's true. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what's your advice? I mean, like Zambia being a Christian nation, what do you advise these people who are doing these things is in line with the scriptures? What do you say?
I think they have to go back to the root of Christianity. The Bible says you cannot serve two masters at the same time. So it's a matter of obedience and faithfulness and loyalty. So we as people, we need to be faithful and loyalty enough. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. It's more like you're serving God and you're also serving the devil. So if you are cheating, it's more like you are serving God and you're serving the devil at the same time. So people, they have to understand, to know that they have faith to obey God. They have to be loyal and faithful to God. When they are faithful and loyal to God, that's when they can able to have one partner. Because the Bible says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. So if you are not fearing the Lord, which means you cannot fear your wife. So it has to start first with you fear the Lord, or you fear God. That's when you can even fear your wife. You can't cheat on your wife if you fear God. So the reason is simple. The reason why men or women they are cheating is because they don't have the fear of the Lord. That's why they are finding themselves in that situation of cheating. But if they fear the Lord, it will be difficult for them to cheat on their husband, on their wives.
So now, what's the achievement? Let's look at the side of men. Having three, 4 girlfriends. You have a wife, you have got these side plates. So what do they intend to achieve? The side of men. Speak on the behalf of men. What is your study about this one?
On the side of men, let me say, I've expressed this as well. I think it's a matter of certification. We as men, we don't get satisfied with our wives or our girlfriends, we don't get satisfied. So like you'd want to taste like the way they say it. Let me taste this one. Maybe it's tasting like this. You understand? So like you want to taste also all sorts of delicious meals. You understand? At the end of the day, you are destroying yourself because that thing, the first thing that it does, it destroys the house face. It destroys the household. You find that the husband will no longer have time for the wife and the children, but the girlfriends. So it's killing the household. Yes.
But what on the side of women? I know you're not a woman, but let's try to check on this side because you have psychology. You have this psychology where you know why the women are doing this. So I mean, like women, most of them say they're cheating because they want money. Oh, and then they say, no, maybe my husband has got no power. This guy doesn't work well, maybe in that way. You know the guy I'm talking about? Yeah. So what do you say about this one?
Yeah, about the women, yeah, it's the matter of certification again, in terms of, in bed, yes, of course. Okay. You find that your husband is tired, he's coming from work, he's tired, then you only do like one thing, you understand? Yeah. So at the end of the day, you look for someone who can do 2, 3, 4 going up, that's what they are doing as for women. Then the other thing is the matter of money. You know how our economy is right now. You find that your husband is working and is earning 1,000 per month. Then you want a lot of stuffs. You want Hungry Lion, you want something like that. So at the end of the day, women end up finding themselves in sugar daddies because in the name of money. You find that the woman is married, she's married, but she's having 3 or 4 boyfriends, four other men outside marriage. It's because of money. They want money. So like again, as for us as men, it's way for us. We need to work hard for our wives so that they should look on other people. You understand? Because let's say, for example, if my neighbor is managing to feed his wife, then me I'm failing. At the end of the day, my wife will find herself in that man because that man is managing to provide. So if I'm not providing, I'll make my wife to do what? To start going astray. So as us as men, we need to provide for our women if you don't want them to be destroyed. One thing I've observed about women is that women, they are faithful, but once you do something to them, they become cruel. So again, it's the matter of us men being faithful again. But at the end of the day, when we come out from this physical realm, when we go to the spiritual realm, it's the matter of spiritual attack. You understand? It's a spiritual thing. That's what the Bible says, that we do not fight against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers. You understand? So everything that happens here on earth is the matter of spirituality. You understand? Everything is spiritual. Life itself is spiritual. So you need to understand that this thing that I'm doing is wrong, but why am I doing it? Which means there's a spirit behind what you are doing. So you might think that it is you doing that thing. Instead, there's a spirit behind you forcing you to do the same thing. So as we are the only advice or the only encouragement I can give to both men and women, they have to seek the guidance from God. They have to go to church. That is the best way, and that is the best solution they can find, because life itself, it is spiritual. So you might find you're doing something, you're not stopping. Well, there's a spirit that is involved. The Bible says we are being driven by our own desires. So before it becomes a temptation, it starts with our desires. You desire to have 4 women. You desire to have 5 women. Out of that desire, it will come a temptation. That's when the devil will look away on how to attack you, because he has seen that your desire is finding expression in your members. So if your desire is finding expression in your members, you attract the devil to come to you with so many spirits. So when the devil comes to you, he will come with many spirits, and those spirits will begin to operate in you. You find that you are the one side chick. At the end of the day, you have 2, you have 3. Why? Because other demons, they find way in you. So they're beginning to use you. So you find yourself that you want to stop, but you're failing to stop. Why? Because another thing has come in you. Yeah, that's how it is.
Right, so Mr. Mlenga, thank you so much for it. So any message for this season? December is coming. So Christmas, people are going crazy this time around. Yo, tufuna pa manja pa not to vine manja. So what's the message to family members? And of course your brothers and sisters, those who are planning that, tufuna kusiliza 10p. What's your advice?
The advice I can give to them is that first of all, they have to look to God. The psalmist says, David, he said that I was glad when they say, let us go to the house of the Lord. So the first thing that they have to do, they have to run to God first, because you know that we are about to enter into December, and you know that they say that they say what do they say? They say let me catch that word. They say that oh my God, help me. Yeah. They say that last minute is always dangerous. It's always dangerous. So like people, they have to learn to God first. They should learn to bars or to pubs. They have to learn to God first. They need to thank God for keeping them since January up to now or up to December. They have to thank God. That is the thing they have to do first before they go to these so-called bars, pubs. Yeah, that's the advice I give to the people.
So thanks so much, Mr. Mulenga. All the best. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So that's Mr. Mulenga, talking to Mr. Mulenga there. Of course, he has given us all the tips and, of course, all the secrets about life and, of course, these cheatings around. So there's a spirit behind. That's what he has said. But for now, we'll not actually stop, but we'll continue. Don't forget to subscribe to Zetos TV online on Facebook and, of course, Zetos TV on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and give us that bell. Hit on the bell and receive notifications every time we post a video. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time in the next video. DJ Magogo. Amagogo ya kwa takuko. Shimwananga na aruba. Omomona. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me. My name is DJ Magogo. Welcome to Lusaka, Zambia. Of course, we are broadcasting live just along a Great North Road. The topic today is actually, we are going to be talking about, issues to do with, these gender-based violence issues going on in these homes, beating up each other, husband and wife, tomorrow, prison. It's all about courts, marriage ending every day. So this is the story. Today I'm actually going to be talking to the lady. So let's find out from what the young, generation have to say about this gender-based violence. The beatings have too much, and then people have been killing each other in the recent years. So, my name is DJ Magogo once again, and just as always, usual, we are back, and this is Gogo Fashion Show, Zetos TV, online, Facebook, and YouTube. So, my guest today is, your name, please?
My name is Ridia Chavura.
Okay, man, assuming that, this issue of gender-based violence, I think you are aware of what's happening in our society today. So, do you have any ideas of what's happening about gender-based violence?
About Magogo?
About what? Shimwan, gender-based violence. These beatings, mamuna wanamumenya, mukazi wanamumenya kumamuna wako. Do you have ideas about what's happening in our society?
But I'm not sure what is happening, but I'm hearing about it.
Okay, you can speak in Nyanja or any language that you are comfortable to speak about. Okay, assuming that in the okwatiri wa mamuna wako wakumenya on a simple dispute munyumba, ungaende ungamulembese or ungachite bwanji, what do you do personally?
Inekuya namuleka ucho naye kufeka bambi ochawoma kuti akuipaya kaya kusamungana kuipaya balapaya baume it can kill you. So my solution is go to my mother and looking for another relationship, a good husband, so that he can take care of me. The one who can not beat me will take care of me, not someone to beat me. No! That's why people are killed, women. You see? They love men too much. They love men too much. That's why they'll be killed. Yes. So, you can talk about this.
Kuli bantu bena kumanyumba msuma makamba tinkogara ndeo. Over this simple dispute mwakambisana che maybe mwayambana na mamuna wako bambomenya na bachita vichani but shiba makamba most especially bachimuna. When you talk about men, when they are beaten up by their wives, bakazi wao bamenya mumbama. Wewe ati nikakamba kwa buru wanga bazani oneramu. Kaya baka mata mamenya mukazi wako so muzakamba babwati. On the issue of security, of life security. So what are you going to say about it?
Kaibe nango amawa yofya kula muna wao unaona ka amawa yofya kwangala ndeo amawa yofya ukasava so because of love woman nikamsa report to you visasi so ayopa because of love, but why you women fear? Don't fear. Don't fear men, please. Stand by yourself, please.
So okay, there's another story. So Manja, but to step on, what's the solution? What do we do? How
is to be with the one you loved, okay? Not someone who do not love and is beating you, and don't give you money, not take care of you. Why should be suffer and you have your mother at home? No, leave that man if you're not suitable for him, okay? And go and find somewhere else good for you.
Yes. Yeah.
So what's your message to the people out there watching us in case of, it's Christmas and New Year? People are crazy. Over excitement, so
find some people dying in follows, you see, because they are so excited, alright? Baleyale kumatichezera chezera balabepaya abana banono kuya mu maba balabepaya. Yes, baleke. Yes.
So what's your message to your family? Like, Abade Kutambako, Pazetos TV, like maybe you have a message to them as they are celebrating this Christmas. Yeah.
To those who know me, don't laugh about my English, I'm just learning, please. I can advise you that be with the one you loved, the one who you can be comfortable with. Don't force love, please. If someone don't love you, let him go, please. Just take care of yourself. You find a good husband, a good man, please. Just work hard, make money, okay? Don't say chasing love. Chase money, please, guys. Learn to chase money, not to chasing men. Those who don't love you, perhaps will be killed. Your life will be
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, of course you got it. That's a very powerful advice from the most beautiful queen of Africa.
Yes.
Are you married?
No, not yet. I'm chasing money. I'm chasing money.
Okay, so
yes.
Okay, imagine if a man comes to you to say no, he's serious, he want to get married. So are you ready to go?
He's serious. I will say that wait first. I make money because when I be with him, when you be in a relationship, he will leave me for another girl because I don't have money. See, at least I can have money so that he leave me. Then yes, abano makupepe kechalo makashana.
Okay, to me push it. Wakumanisha kushinge shurefua. Bagwati.
I can't tell you my money in my account, you know. People, the junk, you can junk me, they can kill me.
Okay. All right, so we got it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. My name is DJ Magogo. Of course, don't forget, subscribe to Zetos TV online, Facebook, and YouTube. This is the channel where we discuss issues to do with tradition and culture. Of course, it's actually, bringing ideas together. We need to educate one another so that we can actually have a better Zambia. So Zambia is a Christian nation. Of course, we need to actually find a solution to all these issues happening in our society. So thanks so much for watching. So we'll see you again in the next episode as we continue with these issues on this particular channel. So thanks so much for watching. It's bye-bye. Sure. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me once again. My name is DJ Magogo, the man of entertainment. You guys are Magogo. Yeah, so this is a story. Today, actually, very, very important topic. Gender-based violence. Let's find out what people, the views they have about what is happening in society regarding gender-based violence. These are some of the issues that actually make people die every single day. Stories every day, this one died, this one died, this man, this woman died, all these different areas. That doesn't matter the place where you live. It's maybe in Zambia, maybe in another country, or out of the continent. So today my guest is